Alright, world. You talking to Carcino, the best, whatever you want to call it, in the world. uh, oh man, what could I say? Things are crazy right now. I mean, you got Golden Boy Promotions, and right now they got the dates for Canelo out. Showtime's planning to do this like 5 pay-per-view dates in 2014 because that is the only way they're going to be able to pay these stars. You can't just keep putting them on regular Showtime and trying to find the money to keep paying these guys these high salaries. And this is where the challenge is going to come in at. Like I told you, it'll be fun. Like we had a great 2013, but in 2014 it's going to start, people are going to start saying, alright, now we know who's the best here, and now we have the best over there. We got to have those two fight. It's going to get to that point, or we're going to keep seeing the same recycled fights over and over again, and we're like, hey, like we've already established this. This was cool when it happened in 2013, but we already have that established as who the best fighter is here. We don't need to keep seeing 3, 4, and 5 with these fighters. Let them go fight the best fighter over there, so we can have one defined fighter as the best, and we can say they're the best. But that problem's going to come down the road, as I told you in the beginning. Now, this thing here with Canelo and Richard Schaefer, you're probably looking at, or you saw in the title thing, with Schaefer and them, they're in the office going over these dates. But what they didn't expose or tell you are the options of choices for opponents. He's coming back March 8th, July 26th, and I think November the 20-something, 22nd. So you got March 8th, July 26th, November the 22nd. Now, here are the opponents that you might have been told, might not have been. Victor Ortiz is definitely almost a shoe-in for the first comeback fight. This will be against Victor Ortiz on pay-per-view. Now, here's the thing. If Cotto wants to do the fight with Canelo, like immediately, then definitely they could work something out for March. But from what I'm hearing, that they want the July date to be with Miguel Cotto and Canelo. Now, if Laura loses to Austin Trout, Alfredo Angulo will get that fight too next year. Now, if Laura wins, Laura will get one of those dates. Supposedly, if he is to get past Austin Trout. What they did not mention is Trout's name in getting a rematch with Canelo. But all of these depends on future fights. It's not like they're playing games on who's going to win. Wins and losses dictate who's getting what shot and where is it going to go. Now, they want to do an Alfredo Angulo fight. Will they do that in March? We don't know. But we do know they want Victor Ortiz also to be included in the mix. So you're going to have a choice here. Victor has two options, Floyd and Canelo. He'll get way more money fighting Floyd. But if Floyd already has his itinerary set, then he go fight Canelo. Victor's in a good position right now. He's got a warm-up duck meal, and Alfredo, what's his name, Gomez, they seem to dig him up out the grave whenever they need a body to get in there and give somebody some work. He didn't fought Canelo, now it's time to fight Ortiz. He's like, who haven't you been beat yet? Ortiz? Okay. We'll get Ortiz to beat up on you. Gomez, you go a couple of rounds and look okay, then he'll go down pretty in style pretty much after about 4 or 5 rounds, because he's really not 154 fighter, period. So, with that being said, I think we've covered everything that's been basically released. You know, Floyd got 2 dates. He's got September and May on lock. So, in case you're wondering why Canelo's not fighting on the Mexican Independence Day. And then you got Adrian Broner, who will be on the undercard or the co-main event on most of these pay-per-views with Canelo and Floyd Mayweather in 2014. So that will satisfy his pay-per-view. I need to be on pay-per-view status, but how long do he want to keep being the co-main events? You know, that all come into play. But we can't jump forward yet because we haven't seen the results of these fights yet. So as this year ends, we'll have a much clearer picture on who fights who. But at least you know who's all involved, names and things like that, something that they're not going to tell you, because most of these people who do the reporting, they don't know jack shit about boxing. They just really just report whatever is out there. Like, well, this is what he told me, these are the dates, and these are the dates. Can't think of no names because I don't know shit about boxing.